Hey everybody, Wolfie here. You want to see what it's like when a kitchen witch finally has a kitchen to witch in?
This might be a 4-bed kitchen. Hey Wolfie, I think we have a... What are you doing?
Gotta go, bye!
Hello, my witches and wizards. This is Professor Rowan. I'm coming to you today from my library again because it's still hotter than base body temperature outside. Today we're talking about the Secrets Revealed Brilliant Event Part 2, which starts this Monday on August 9th and runs through August 16th. You may have noticed in the calendar video that I told you we'd be having a 1920s event right now. Yeah, that didn't happen. The 1920s event got postponed for a couple of weeks while they fixed the bugs that have been going on, specifically the one involving Adventure Sync and your port keys, since there's going to be a lot of port key opening for that event. Which is good, because I haven't even gotten my 0.25 a day since that bug showed up. So instead of the 1920s event happening right now, we are instead having right now a spotlight event, which you won't really notice the spotlight unless you're using a tonic for trace detection. At least not in my neighborhood. But back to the Brilliant event. During the Brilliant event, you will be getting a free store pack with a bunch of spell energy and enough ingredients to brew your own tonic of trace detection. Also, Tom Riddle will be boosted on the map during the event. Tom will be boosted regularly and when using that tonic for trace detection. Speaking of foundables on the map, the foundables for the Brilliant event that you will be finding on the map are a Brilliant Hagrid and the Acromantula egg sacs. Yeah. When you use an event runestone in Wizarding Challenges, you will be getting a Brilliant Fang. The port keys will be giving you Brilliant cars. The Angelina, I think is what the brand is. I don't know anything about cars, except that they go places, and they don't usually fly. And finally, for completing Quest 4, your reward will be Aragog's children. Yep, lots and lots of creepy spiders. Yay. That's the main gist of it, so let's just run straight ahead into our quests. Quest 1 is pretty straightforward, and you can do one of these, or at least prepare for it, ahead of time. The one you can prepare for is to brew 3 potions. Any potion, it doesn't matter what. Remember, it counts as brewing the potion when you remove it from your cauldron, so you can have all 3 sitting there waiting and ready to go when the event starts. That will get you 2 Re'em blood. You need to collect 3 things off of the map. Spell energy, ingredients, port keys, what have you. 3 things off the map will give you 6 Abraxian hair. Finally, you need to return 12 of the Acromantula egg sac foundables. Ugh. 12 of those will give you a strong invigoration drought. Completing Quest 1 will get you 550 Wizarding XP, 50 Brilliant Family XP, 2 Restricted Section books, and 10 Spell Energy. Quest 2 is going to be slightly harder. Not a whole lot, just slightly. First off, you need to collect 6 of the Brilliant Secrets Revealed runestones, and you'll be getting at least 1 of them from that 50 Brilliant Family XP that you got as a reward for Quest 1. Once you get 6 of those, that will give you 5 Bitterroot. You need to use Master's Notes 5 times. This will slow you down, unless you're using gold to get through your potions quicker, which is honestly not something I suggest doing. Save your gold for something a bit more worthwhile. So instead, focus on quick brew potions, perhaps potions that are already reduced in brew time because of your SOS training, and set a timer for yourself so you remember to go in and collect them and do the Master's Notes for the next one. That will get you 3 Leaping Toadstool. Finally, you need to return 3 of the Tom Riddle foundable, the regular one from the Dark Arts section of your registry. He's an emergency foundable, so you may need to use an Stimula potion or 2 to get through him, or a Dottle Draught. And hey, those are pretty quick brew potions. You might want to cast your Master's Notes on those. That will get you 2 Stimulo potions. For completing Quest 2, you get 750 Wizarding XP, 75 Brilliant Family XP, 3 Restricted Section books, and 10 more spell energy. Quest 3 has a split between defeating foes on the map and defeating foes in fortresses. We need to return 12 of the Brilliant Hagrids. Those should be plentiful, in theory, on the map. That will get you 1 silver key. Oh, and I do need to remind you to not place the images until told to do so. You also need to cast 15 great or masterful spellcasts, which you might be able to do just on Hagrid alone. That will get you 6 Snowdrop. Finally, you need to defeat 15 foes in Wizarding challenges. When I have to do these, I usually hang out in the low tower chambers. Those usually give me 3 or 4 bad guys per time, and since they're relatively low level, I can just fly right through it. That will get you 2 strong Stimulo potions. Completing Quest 3 gets you 1,250 Wizarding XP, 75 Brilliant Family XP, 5 Restricted Section books, and 10 more spell energy. So for Quest 4, you're probably going to want a Brain Elixir, because you have to earn 7,500 Wizarding XP from challenges, so the ones you do on the map will not count for this. That will get you 1 spellbook. You also need to place 5 Brilliant Registry images on the registry page, but at this point you only have, at max, 4 available to you. If you've collected all the Hagrids and all of the spiders, and you can get the fangs you need in the fortress while you're getting that 7,500 Wizarding XP. If you've been walking the Portkeys, then you might have that. Honestly, I'm probably going to be placing Fang at least 3 times. That will get you another spellbook. And finally, you have to collect 15 mysterious notes from Brilliant Foundables. So I might not have to place Fang 3 times. It might be 2 times. And then, just farm all of the Brilliant Foundables I can find on the map to get me those 15 notes. That will get us our final spellbook. Completing Quest 4 will give you 5 Restricted Section books, 5 Defense Against the Dark Arts books, 50 gold, 30 spell energy, and that final Aragog's Children registry image. Ugh. And now on to the bonus challenge. If by any chance you still have your Brain Elixir running from when you were getting all of that challenge XP, that's going to be helpful for this part too. You have to earn 12,500 Wizarding XP from any source, which means that you need to remember to open your gifts because those will give you usually a good chunk of XP. I'm admittedly just absolutely horrible at that. That Wizarding XP will probably also get finished doing all the other stuff you have to do for the bonus task. But completing it will give you a spellbook. You need to return 7 of the Tom Riddle Foundable. 7 more emergency level dark arts. Yay! That will get you a potent Stimulo potion. You need to return 45 more Brilliant Foundables. It doesn't matter which ones, any 4 of the ones that will be in the wild will count. That will get you 1 silver key, which I strongly encourage you to hoard for the 1920s event, whenever that shows up. You need to defeat 15 formidable foes in Wizarding challenges. Those are the ones with 2 stars. I usually find the majority of those that I need in high ruins or low tower chambers. That will get you 10 spell energy. You also, finally, need to use 10 Stimulo potions. Any one of the 3, but you need to use 10 of them. That will get you 2 Wit Sharpening potions. Your reward for completing the bonus challenge is 2,000 Wizarding XP, 100 Brilliant Family XP, 5 Defense Against the Dark Arts books, 1 Achievement badge, a bunch of spell energy, and the 5 flying cars that you would need from, the Portkeys if you were not able to walk the Portkeys for the event. And now some tips and tricks on how to get through this event as quickly and efficiently as possible. At least this brilliant event is pretty straightforward. It can probably be accomplished in 1 or 2 days, especially if you're willing to drop a lot of tonic for trace detections and brain elixirs. I'm actually quite happy that none of the bonus tasks are complete your highest level chamber, because I'm kind of sick of going into Dark 5, especially if I have to go in by myself, because I time out if I have to go in by myself. Doesn't matter how many stimulant potions I use, I time out, and it's hard to get someone else to go in with you unless you're going in with a group, like on Wednesdays with Expecto Go. So that's it. Pretty concise. If these videos are helpful for you, please like, subscribe, share. It really does help us out. Thank you so much to our patrons because you guys help make all of this possible. And if you'd like to become a patron or help us out in any other way, like purchasing us a coffee, the link for all of that is in the description below. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of unpacking to do. I swear it never ends. So please remember to stay safe. That means to keep your eyes peeled, your ears open, and your wands ready. So see, we've got enough room in here for at least 2 more butts. Minimum.
Oh. So, what's your physical therapist going to say about you doing pirouettes in the middle of the kitchen?
What she doesn't know, she can't use to hurt me.
We didn't film it.
Yeah.